You're counting every calorie and choosing salad over pizza, but your brain is secretly sabotaging you, craving 600 extra calories because of something you did last night. Here's the thing: if you're doing everything right, but the scale won't budge, it's not your fault. The real reasons you're struggling have nothing to do with willpower and everything to do with hidden forces working against you. In this video, we expose the science behind why traditional weight loss advice fails. Today, I'm revealing 5 surprising factors that are sabotaging your progress, and none of them involve eating less or exercising more. We're covering how sleep deprivation hijacks your brain, why healthy foods are secretly traps, the shocking truth about fitness trackers, how extreme diets backfire, and the difference between real hunger and emotional eating. By the end, you'll have a simple strategy that works with your biology, not against it. Your sleep-deprived brain is making you crave junk. Let me show you what happens inside your brain after just one night of poor sleep. Researchers using brain imaging made a shocking discovery that changes everything we know about cravings. Sleep deprivation shuts down your frontal cortex. That's the rational, decision-making part of your brain that normally helps you choose the salad over the burger. But here's where it gets crazy. At the same time, it supercharges your amygdala, the primitive part of your brain that screams, "I want that," when it sees high-calorie food. The result? Sleep-deprived participants in this study showed cravings for foods containing 600 more calories than when they were well-rested. 600 calories. That's like adding an entire McDonald's Big Mac to your daily desires. The most important part: this happened even when people reported feeling equally hungry. It wasn't about being hungrier, it was about their brain being hijacked at a neurological level. But sleep isn't the only thing working against you. Healthy foods that are actually sabotage in disguise. Walk down any grocery aisle and you'll see products screaming, "Healthy choice," at you. But the food industry has some dirty tricks that are keeping you stuck. Take low-fat foods. When manufacturers remove fat, they have to add something back for flavor. That's something. Sugar. Lots of it. A single container of low-fat flavored yogurt can pack over 4 teaspoons of added sugar, more than some candy bars. Then there are fitness foods, protein bars, granola bars, anything with that athletic vibe. Here's the psychological trap. A study found that when people ate snacks labeled with fitness branding, they ate more of the healthy snack and exercised less afterward. And fruit juice? Even 100% fruit juice is liquid sugar in disguise. 12 ounces of healthy apple juice contains more sugar than the same amount of Coca-Cola. Your body can't tell the difference. Sugar is sugar. The solution isn't to avoid all processed foods, but to become a label detective. If it has more than 5 ingredients, or ingredients you can't pronounce, your body probably can't process it efficiently either. But even when you're making perfect food choices, the very tool you're using to track progress might be sabotaging you. Why your fitness tracker might be making you gain weight. This one shocked me. That device on your wrist that's counting every step might actually be working against your weight loss goals. A 2-year study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association found something incredible. People who didn't use fitness trackers lost an average of 13 pounds, while those who used trackers lost only 7.7 pounds. Here's what researchers think is happening. When you focus too much on hitting arbitrary numbers like 10,000 steps, you might ignore more important behaviors. You hit your step goal and feel like you've earned that extra slice of pizza, even though those steps might have only burned 300 calories while the pizza added 400. Instead of obsessing over step counts, focus on behavior-based goals. I'll eat 3 servings of vegetables today, or I'll strength train twice this week. These habits create lasting change, while step counting creates a false sense of accomplishment. If these hidden saboteurs are opening your eyes to why traditional diet advice fails, you need to subscribe. Every week, I expose another piece of conventional wisdom that's actually holding you back and give you science-based strategies that actually work. Hit subscribe so you never miss the latest myth-busting discoveries. Now, let's talk about the biggest metabolism mistake that's probably happened to everyone watching this video. How extreme diets destroy your metabolism. For years, we need to talk about what extreme diets really do to your body. And I'm going to use the most dramatic example possible: contestants from The Biggest Loser. During the show, these contestants lost massive amounts of weight through extreme calorie restriction and excessive exercise. Everyone celebrated their transformations. But researchers followed them for 6 years after the show ended, and what they discovered was terrifying. 6 years later, these contestants were burning roughly 600 fewer calories per day than an average person of their new, smaller size. Their metabolisms had slowed down so severely that their bodies were fighting to regain every lost pound. The result? Nearly all of them regained most of the weight they'd lost, despite their best efforts to keep it off. Their bodies had learned to survive on fewer calories, making weight maintenance virtually impossible. Here's the crucial lesson: gradual calorie reduction works with your metabolism, not against it. When you slash calories too dramatically, your body thinks it's starving and slows everything down to conserve energy. But when you create a modest deficit, maybe 300 to 500 calories per day, your metabolism stays healthy while you lose 1 to 2 pounds per week sustainably. Your body is incredibly smart. Work with it, not against it. But sometimes the urge to eat has nothing to do with your body's needs at all. The hidden difference between real hunger and emotional eating. Let me ask you something. Have you ever found yourself standing in the kitchen, eating straight from the container, while you're stressed or bored or sad? If so, you've experienced the difference between eating for fuel and eating for feelings. Real, physical hunger builds gradually. Your stomach rumbles. You feel slightly weak or unfocused. Any reasonable food sounds good: an apple, some nuts, a balanced meal. Emotional hunger hits suddenly and demands specific comfort foods. It's not about fuel, it's about soothing anxiety, rewarding yourself after a hard day, or filling an emotional void. And it's usually foods that are sweet, salty, or creamy. Here's a simple test. Before you eat, pause and ask yourself, am I hungry, or am I feeling something else? If you're truly hungry, you'll be satisfied with nutritious food. If you're eating emotionally, that apple won't cut it, you'll want the ice cream. The solution isn't to suppress emotions, it's to find healthier ways to process them. Take a 5-minute walk. Call a friend. Write in a journal. Give yourself what you actually need, not what your emotions are demanding. When you understand the difference between physical and emotional hunger, you stop fighting your willpower and start working with your actual needs. Let's be real about something. Sustainable weight management isn't about perfection, extreme restriction, or superhuman willpower. It's about understanding the hidden forces working for and against you. Your brain on poor sleep will crave junk food, so prioritize 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep. Food companies design products to keep you eating, so read labels and choose whole foods when possible. Extreme diets will slow your metabolism, so aim for gradual, sustainable changes. Here's your simple action step. Tonight, set a consistent bedtime that gives you 8 hours of sleep. Tomorrow, before you eat anything, do a quick hunger check. Am I actually hungry, or am I feeling something else? These aren't sexy fixes, but they're the ones that actually work long term because they work with your biology instead of against it. If this changed how you think about weight loss, smash that like button and tell me in the comments, which of these 5 mistakes have you been making? I read every comment and often create videos based on your biggest challenges. And if you're ready to stop fighting your biology and start working with it, click here for the next video on 12 real strategies that work. Eat more, work out less.